So royalty is very, very equivalent to the Illuminati. We have heard a lot about this during presidential campaigns lately, where our American leaders have been related to royalty members. And so they have revealed the family ties between the candidates, and they also showed how a certain candidate is also of royal blood. And so hence George Bush's family being very closely related to Queen Elizabeth's family. So to understand, the Illuminati have 6 disciplines of training within their family. 1 is military, 2 is government, 3 is spiritual, 4 is scholarship, 5 is leadership, 6 is science. And each member is schooled extensively in all of them from early childhood. Like an Illuminati member said, with the addition to the above 6 disciplines of a complete media machine and ownership of your financial establishments, all bases are covered. So they trained their Illuminati members to know these 6 fields, because these are the 6 fields of rule of power in the world. So theirs is a very old goal of theirs, and they understand their goal very fully, and a lot better than what most people understand these things or these matters. So one must realize that this goal isn't of a kind that's supposed to be obtained, like I said, over a lifetime. It's a long goal. It's a slow process. They accomplish more in this direction in the last 10 years or so that we have seen with the rise of the New Age Order and 9/11, and we can see now that the goal is pushing toward a faster pace. So this goal that was planned away from the public is slowly coming and unraveling, and so these secret societies with secret grades of initiation are these days revealing more and more about themselves, and so this malevolent Illuminati cabal is becoming more and more seen. And so Freemasonry is also best known to be associated with them, and so Freemasonry are their top is their top fraternity occult in controlling all the other lower secret societies. So the elite controls the societies, and the Illuminati being Luciferians, into which if you were to ask them, as if you would ask your friend who their God is, they would tell you it's proudly Lucifer the light bearer who they serve. So it's a breathtaking thought that this planet, as a matter of fact, is run through the Illuminati, and the Illuminati run things through black magic. And so black magic is the magic of illusion and manipulation, and so they use this a lot in terms of media, in terms of how you perceive things, and in terms of how they use the technology of the air to influence your mind. And so a planet where magic is not supposed to exist at all in any shape or form, except in the movies and books, and if someone tells you it doesn't exist, he or she will most likely be ridiculed that they told you that it did. And so people often sit back and they wonder why there's no magic in their lives, but little do they know. They've been getting influenced by magic since day one. You've been poisoned by magic since the time you started watching television. So from the occult, the occult practices were put into the sciences of the world, the technologies of the world. So science, mind control, and intelligence have developed very extensively through knowledge of the occult by abusing technology. So by taking over the movie industry, basically by taking over Hollywood, taking over the record companies, and by their control, the fine arts of the world, they know how to influence the teenagers to dance to their tune and accept their kind of reality, and they know how to do the same thing to the adults. So this makes sense if you look at what kind of entertainment you've been enforced to enjoy. If you doubt it, just look at what influences the modern music has on kids. Look at what modern entertainment has on people in general. It's not uplifting. And it doesn't have any love and compassion, as its end product is materialism and vanity. So it promotes darkness, not light. And it's not talking about the positive effects. It talks about negative effects and how to react to these things, almost to deal with a horrible situation. So individual artists never come up with anything original. They simply come up with preconceived notions and plans. So the same thing goes with Hollywood. They have that same agenda to follow these preset plans, and so they emulate the art form by how the Illuminati wants it shown. And so the Illuminati, don't show up to Hollywood and say, hey, we're Illuminati, do our films. They show up through production companies with their own kind of artists, their own kind of directors, who seethingly put these images out there to you. So we know that the Hollywood industry is actually controlled by the Jewish branch of the Illuminati, and a lot of them believed to be mostly of the tribe of Dan. And we know that the Illuminati also controls the Mafia, and the Mafia also has a huge control in Hollywood. So you have a Jewish family of Illuminati who are very, very powerful. And this is to say every Jewish family, by the way, it's one Jewish family, people. And so they're very rich and powerful, and if you probably ask them, they probably wouldn't even tell you they're Jewish. And in the Mafia, these are the two forces that control Hollywood. And so the Mafia controls it through the union, through the workforce, and the Jewish family controls it through the producers and through the corporate force. So a lot of the E.T. movies, a lot of doomsday films and catastrophe movies that have been coming out in the last 10 years in force, these are propaganda films to prepare people for certain disasters that may be coming that they don't have control of, for the appearance of the aliens, the Nephilim, really, that they can't really control. If the Nephilim one day decide to just say, hey, how you doing, everybody? And so occult movies have also been very, very popular in the last 10 movies. Occult movies are horror films. And Walt Disney movies have also become quite popular, and their influence over children is just beyond belief. And so to prepare for days to come, the end days deception, the prophecy in the Bible has been fulfilled. This was supposed to happen, and we're seeing it happen right now. And so Hollywood movies and music are being done as code. So the Illuminati Brotherhood loves to put the truth out there, but they put it in code, in disinformation forms, and symbolism, and encoded messages, so that the knowledge to interpret will be able to get the message, but you would have to be learned to understand it. Most people don't get the message. It just goes straight to their subconscious, which reacts in a negative way to it, and they become heavily influenced by the negative message that the art form sends. So the rest of the population, only seeing entertainment put in front of them, is actually being educated and programmed by that entertainment. So like I told you, like I've mentioned, the Illuminati are members into which the ruling family are 13 ruling families. The first family is Astor, the second is Bundy, the third is Collins, the fourth is DuPont, the fifth is Freeman, the sixth is Kennedy, the seventh is the Lee family, the eighth is the Onassis family, the ninth is the Rockefeller family, the 10th is the Rothschild family, the 11th is the Russell family, the 12th is the Van Duyn family, and the 13th family is the Mivagorian or European royal families. And these are the top ruling powers within the Illuminati. And so a lot of our research also points that the alien agenda is very much in their direct hands. And so the government's table on this issue is that the fallen angels that you would know as fallen angels, they worship them as aliens. And the Nephilim also are another breed of aliens that they also too worship. So these beings are very much known to them. They converse with these beings. They have conversation with these beings. They have developed deals in planets, planetary bases, meaning colonies on other planets with these beings. The most advanced technology is shared between these beings in and out ways in how they operate things in space. So to understand this, the government, as the Illuminati run it, as they worship, is actually literally being run by high-level demons, high-level fallen angels, high-level Nephilim. There are a group of fallen angels, very powerful fallen angels, who tell the Illuminati what to do, and the Illuminati follows those orders out. So when Jesus was saying that the kingdoms of the world, when Satan offered the kingdoms of the world to Jesus Christ, why do you think he was able to do that? It's because he owned them. So the truth is that Satan, being the fallen angel, he's worshipped as Lucifer in an alien setting, and so this enables people to become very confused by who these people are.